looks like they do a lot of 4-guard, 4-out stuff, and 1 guy in. Is that what they're doing?
It's not really even anybody in. It's four kind of around 1, but he's a ball screener, and so he's going to ball screen. He is going to roll back in, but they're going to have 5 guys on the perimeter at times.
They're not penetrate pitch. They're going to the basket to score.
They're
right?
trying to drive it and score.
Yeah, or shoot free throws.
Yeah. That's what Duke does when they get behind. Spread it and drive it.
How do you stop a straight line drive?
Stay in front of them, which we've had a hard time with, but and that's the idea, stay in front of them.
How'd you guys, you had them yesterday, right?
Yeah.
How'd they look yesterday?
Played a lot harder yesterday. A lot better practice.
I mean, when you look at them and they share the ball and the ball moves and they make the extra pass, it looks pretty good at times, doesn't it? It's just a matter of getting them to do it on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, social media is a monster, and they see stuff. I think the hardest thing in coaching today is to get guys to do what they're good at doing and stay away from the things that they're not good at. And the fallacy is they think they have to be able to do all this stuff to be a pro. Well, the pros do something really, really good. That's how you get to be a pro. You do something really, really good. And those guys don't do things they can't do. It's that part's been a struggle. That and Sags don't practice again yesterday. His game has declined because he hasn't practiced.
It's kind of like the dog chasing his tail there, isn't it? A little bit. Do you get him out on the floor and get him?
Well, there's a podcast, Kobe Bryant podcast you should listen to. And they asked him about practice. He said practice was always hard. Phil didn't believe in walkthroughs. Phil didn't believe in. We practiced hard every single day. And he said, all this stuff that we're saving their legs and we're doing this and we're doing that. He said, listen, I played as long as anybody, played as many games as anybody. And he said, I practiced hard every single day. And he said, and I told our guys, if you come out and you're not practicing hard, I'm going to be on your ass now. And it's the modern day deal that, save their legs and do this and now. How are you going to get any better? And we went 3 hours strong every day at Cincinnati. Strong. Guys got better.
How much of what's happening in not having that crutch of JC to rely on the guys saying, well, JC will think something.
We miss his competitiveness without a doubt, and we miss Dax's competitiveness. But Bob, think about it. We lose those 2 guys. Those 2 guys were really good players. So we lose those 2 guys. Then we lose the guy who played behind them and beat them. And then we lose the best shot blocker in the country. We're not going to be the same team. It's just, there's no way. And generally speaking, you have a guy like Napper that you can kind of ease into it. And the stuff that we can't control is, so he tears his ACL last year. So he has a blood clot in the summer. We can't control that. And the ACL was bad because he didn't really practice till the end. So you've got a redshirt freshman who never practiced. So he's a freshman. And obviously, having the ball and making decisions with it is, that's paramount in having a good team. And Jordan's up there playing in Wisconsin high school. I mean, he's not ready for this. So that part of it's been really hard. I was just looking. I mean, how Issa has 17 assists and 23 turnovers. Seggs has 11 assists and 16 turnovers. Lamont has 11 assists and 7 turnovers. Beatles 18 and 13. Wes is 9 and 9. I mean, Brandon Napper is 21 turnovers to 20 assists. How you gonna win? Yeah. We are at 126 assists and 122 turnovers. Not gonna win. I mean, I don't know a lot, but I know that if you keep giving them the ball, and a lot of them are live ball turnovers, which are twice as bad as dead ball turnovers.
I know you mentioned Jordan's not ready for this. Where does he have to get better?
Well, a lot of places, but primarily knowing what to do with the ball. I mean, they're not used to the pressure that they get, and so you're worried about the guy in front of you when really you should. I mean, the guy in front of you ought to be like he's not even there, and then you can look and see. I mean, we had a guy opening a high post, had a guy opening a low post, and they don't get the ball. You know, if you're a Logan Rout or a Andrew Gordon and you're down there working your butt off trying to keep a guy behind you, and you got a guy out there dribbling who doesn't even look to throw you the ball, it's frustrating. And that's not just Jordan. That's basically all of them. But you know, JC was that way when he got here. It's just we didn't have to play JC at point. We had Wani, we had Gary. When JC first played the point is when Gary sprained his ankle at Baylor. Wani was already out with a knee, and Gary sprained his ankle. So he was the next guy to be a point guard, but he played two guard. I mean, him and Dax basically shared the two guard spot. So, and he wasn't very good in the beginning, but you know, as he got better and better and better.
You know, the beauty of your sport is you can struggle in December and still play your way into a good season as you go. This doesn't, even though you're playing, you know, you're getting things for a bid, you can still get better and have a good season at the end. Where like football, you struggle early, you're done. So there is that. You
could make the argument that basketball is not a whole lot different. If you look at our non-conference record, it's pretty good. If you don't get to 9 or 10 wins in the non-conference, it makes it hard. Because now you're talking about playing in the best league in the country and having to win 12 games. So now you're going to be 12 and 6. I think we were 12 and 6 a couple times, but we were really good. I mean, we were real good. We finished second in the league. It's rough, man. The road games in this league are really hard. Really hard. The only place that they don't have like a sellout crowd pretty much is Texas. Everybody else does.
Health-wise, should you have everybody tomorrow, or
probably not? Probably not. I don't think Sags can go.
For a noon game, do you do a real early walkthrough? So you do like at 9 o'clock?
Yeah. We screwed up last time. We didn't put them in a hotel. So we had 2 guys late, so 2 guys don't play. I mean, I know it's a shame that you got to treat them like 8th graders, but you do.
put them in a hotel and get make sure they're at 9 and get the good walkthrough.
And then we pick them up in the bus and bring them over here and do the walkthrough.
Which for you is like a normal practice, basically. You go through everything hard, right?
A little harder than everybody else does, yeah.
Where did you get that from? I know I've heard, like Bayheim, for instance, doesn't do a walkthrough at all. Some people, I've heard, I don't know if that's true or not, but that some people do them. How do you?
Bo doesn't do a lot of things that other people do.
But where'd that come from?
I've just always done it.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from. I know Al McGuire used to laugh at me constantly when he'd come, because he was always, when we came to Milwaukee, he was always at a walkthrough and everything. And so one day we're trying to run our stuff, and the second team's guarding it, and he's over there laughing. He said, "You do know they know the plays, right?"